Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Sprite.
I'm Ernie, that's Shaq. This is 2K Sports. Thanks for hanging with us. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for the Warriors, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. Andre Iguodala. Scoring has gone down in recent years, but he's one of those guys, Shaq, night in, night out. You'll see his numbers in all the columns on the stat sheet.
An older guy, Ernie, but the Warriors are a whole different team with him on the court. He's a top-notch perimeter defender. And my favorite part, he says it just comes naturally. Wow.
Don't you, do you have to teach somebody to play defense, or are you born with that desire to play defense?
Well, defense is an ability that you want to have. You want to be able to say, you know what, I stopped this guy, I can't stop this guy, I will stop this guy. Not a lot of guys want to play defense.
Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan, who's got the call.
State Warriors winning their last game against the Sacramento Kings. And kind of a close game, only a 4-point win, but a win nonetheless.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Solomon Jones, and he is out there with Bryant. Then there's Chandler Parsons, and it's Miracle Man in at the three, the small forward. On offense, here are the Warriors. 4-point game. Fast break, the Lakers moving it up, and it's blocked by Bogut. Los Angeles on D. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of Florida's lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
The shot's good from Bryant. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Kobe against Thompson. He dishes it to Iguodala. Kicks to Curry. Off the screen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
So it's the Warriors now. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And a year ago, they avoided any mistakes winning the season series against this club.
Bogut with the screen on Bryant. Curry kicks to Bogut. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Curry with another miss. Steve mentioned the success they had against them in their contest a year ago. They did exactly what they needed to do against them.
Yep, it was a solid performance from them. Most times they got together. They should have them feeling good about their chances today.
Now Thompson, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Bogut, that's good. Lakers leading by 5. Here is Skinny. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Clippers.
What an extraordinary display of passing game, making all the right decisions offensively.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Now some weak defensive coverage there. I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
All they needed right there was simply to set themselves
got his third rebound on the night. Now the pass to Skinny. To the middle. Takes it off the glass.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento. They get the rebound. Leaps for it. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Miracle Man. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Lee. Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Very well executed pick. Give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
The Lakers had problems all over the place last season, but one reason they struggled on the road was due to the fact that they just always seemed to run out of gas during games. They had to expend so much energy that they often couldn't finish games with.
He should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Warriors trailed by 6. Livingston passes to Spates. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Spates has got his first points in this one.
As you said, the Lakers should get in trouble in a lot of road games because they have trouble finishing teams off.
Passes it to the Wizard. Here's Miracle Man. He's covered by Thompson. Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 6 attacks on the field in this ballgame. Livingston dishes to Barnes. And it's off from 3-point range. You know, Clark, when you can't finish teams on the road, it's hard to get wins. You can never leave a home team in a game.
You know, I'm not sure what it was with the Lakers last year, but as you guys said, a lot of games were lost by them after the half on the road. And some of that, I think, is just, again, not having quite enough talent to be able to sustain good play over a long period of time, especially on the road. Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot. Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Here's Lin. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. There's the buzzer. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Warriors trailed by 8.
Well, Jeremy Lin making $15 million this season. That they call poison pill portion of his contract. It's big money, and playing in a contract year sometimes can add some pressure. So it'll be interesting to see how he responds this year.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Bryant. Bynum is out there with Solomon Jones. And there's Skinny, and it's the Wizard and it's the 2. Lakers lead by 6. Here's Skinny, and he uses the glass on the layup. Skinny's got his first bucket of the night. And the Rockets trading Jeremy Lin along with the first-round pick of the Lakers essentially for cap space, and they had intended to use that money to sign Chris Bosh, but as we know, he chose Miami instead.
Yep, a tough break for Houston, but a nice trade for the Lakers. They get a quality player in Lin, along with the draft pick from 2015, and in L.A., Lin should have a decent chance to showcase his ever-growing game.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily Mosley comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
To the right wing. Pass to Skinner. Lets the three fly. Green with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 8. Curry kicks to Barnes. Looking for Lee, gets it there. Barnes passes to Lee, and he goes in for the dunk. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allowed people 3 runs to the hoop like that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passers, too.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Harrison Barnes. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Miracle Man comes in for the Wizards.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Iguodala's try. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the line.
Yes, looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
Here's Iguodala after the basket by the Lakers. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Outside Curry. Good on the shot.
Took advantage of shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Gentlemen, as you know, David Lee is a 2-time All-Star, and he said, "I'm very confident in my own abilities. My biggest thing is to be consistent. Anybody can go out and have a good couple of games, but to produce game in and game out is the most difficult thing in this league. I feel like I've done that. Kevin, he comes ready to play every game."
You know what you're going to get from him all the time. Doris, thanks. On its way from Parsons for 2. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Parsons got his second bucket of the night. Warriors trailed by 7. Hooked away. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
I look back to last season and the year Stephen Curry had 6th in assists, 6th in free throw percentage, and of course he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket, in the top 10 in points per game.
Steve, you think about all of the assists he racked up to get into that top 10. You know, he's a guy who always played with his head up, and he was a willing passer who was looking to make the pass at all times.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6, and they get it back. Here's Miracle Man, covered by Bogut. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
That is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Klay Thompson is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. It's stolen, and here we go. Fast break. Lynn's got it.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Outside, Green. Dishes it to Livingston. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson. I mean, every season over 40% from distance. He's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside.
And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that? The Pistons.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year, he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. He only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot. Kicks it out to Parsons. Here's the three. They get it back. Boozer dishes to Kelly. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes, who's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Los Angeles, Johnson comes in for Chandler Parsons. And it's the Wizard in for Miracle Man. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
There was no secret that the Lakers were really terrible last year. There's no other way to say it. Everything could have gone wrong actually did. Murphy's Law on full display.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Boozer. Davis comes in for Ryan Kelly. And Kobe is subbed in for Johnson. Here's Livingston. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. For a historical perspective on the Lakers, guys, last year was their worst season since they moved out to L.A. from Minnesota back in 1960.
And they vowed to get back, however, and I believe them. I mean, this isn't a franchise that has a history of being passive when it comes to improvement.
Here's Barnes, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Barnes kicks to Spates, pulls up on the wing. The Lakers with the rebound.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Kobe with it, guarded now by Barnes. Here's the Wizard. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Warriors trailed by 12. Here is Livingston. He feeds it to Barnes. Spades with a screen on Bryant. Thompson kicks to Spates. Back to Thompson from outside the arc. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. There's the dish to Lynn. From downtown. No good. And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 12. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, here with...
From out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, and he has been everywhere.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that talent in the second half.
Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
Yeah, wonderful passing team. And it was the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish.
Here's Lee. 6 points for him. Bogut sets a screen for Lee. It's Curry with the drive.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they needed.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And Parsons gets it to go.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Again, Chandler Parsons, until recently, had been one of the league's great bargains on his second-round contract. He found a way to supplement his earnings. He did some modeling for a designer clothing company. Bought some locker room grief for it, but hey, it's good work if you can get it, and I'm sure those checks kept him from being too offended by the locker room banner.
And the Lakers call time here. You guys were talking about Parsons' appearance. He cut his hair off last season as a show of solidarity with a 10-year-old he'd met who was battling cancer. What a generous gesture, a great gesture, Steve, on his part.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, the two had formed a bond and both drew inspiration from each other. You love to see it, and Parsons showing not only that he's an effective player on the court, but definitely an inspiration in his community as well.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a five-time NBA champion whose focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Ed Davis. Lee sets a screen for Thompson. Doubled by Bynum. Thompson passes to Lee. In low to Bogan. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Up high and down hard with one hand.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Now, here's Thompson. Thompson, left side. Golden State moving it around. Here's Lee. That one wide left. Los Angeles leading by 15. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also wanted them to know they should be working together to get their outside shooters open. He said, you know what plays we have to run to get guys free. Now let's run them. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Deflects the pass. Pass to Bynum. He kicks to Kobe. Here is Skinny. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The pass to Miracle Man. Shot is off. AT that time from Curry. Warriors trailed by 15. Well, the Warriors taking strides to enhance their player development. They bought a D-League team and moved it to nearby city groups.
And that team actually played in the D-League Finals. These are being lost to Fort Wayne. That's enabled their younger players on that D-League team to practice with the NBA teammates. That's got to be a positive.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Well, the big thing for the Warriors, they've done a good job the last couple of years creating a culture of work. Players sticking around in the summer, the younger players working hard, working together to get better, and it's really affected the organization in a positive way.
Here's Crew. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their rush. Iguodala, this is to Curry. Cut the bucket. Curry's got 8 points.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting a high percentage look there. That's good basketball. And yet, guys, despite the investment the Warriors have made in player development and buying draft picks, they're still looking for more consistency from their bench guys. Work to be done there.
Iguodala spent 8 seasons of his career in Philadelphia. Steve, a tough sports town. He said he felt wrongly criticized.
Well, at times people called him overpaid. They wanted more out of him in terms of being a star and a scorer. That's not really who he is. I mean, it's his all-around game that makes him special. His great defense, his ball handling, but not necessarily his scoring.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Lee. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Iguodala now in his 30s, sporting a few gray hairs. I haven't seen him yet. Maybe they are there. He's still a great athlete and a fantastic ball handler for a swingman. So his drive and kick game, really a terrific fit for the Warriors.
Miracle Man, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Iguodala. That's good. Iguodala's got 6 points. Lakers leading by 15.
And Iguodala, a decent shooter from long range. That's never been his calling for defense. Instead, he's a quality playmaker, and the player moves well without the ball.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Livingston is running. That is out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out some of the stats for Iguodala. How his season went last year, he was around 9 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
Now here's Spates. Barnes kicks to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
That's good.
And he responds with his own three-pointer.
Yeah, he came right back with his 3. And we're seeing a bit of gamesmanship right here, Steve.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Green with the ball. Kelly's there. The turnaround jumper. And Spates gets to go. Spates has got his second basket of the game.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
In a wide open look for Lynn. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them.
And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came from an unlikely source here.
Yeah, it's the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Solomon Jones is out there with Chandler Parsons. And there's Skinny. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Lynn in at the point guard position.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Here is Livingston. And that one's good. Lynn with it. Left side, Lynn. On deep. Long pass it to Lynn. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Skinny. Here's Miracle Man. He's covered by Thompson. That is good. 18 points for Miracle Man.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Livingston. Comes up empty down low.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Here's Thompson. And another shot. And Green puts it in.
He's the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And the Lakers call time here.
Draymond Green was the 35th pick back in 2012. He's made an impact thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit, too. He helps you win in a lot of ways.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Barnes. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. The Lakers also with a sub. Kobe's checked in for Skinny. Curry dishes to Green. And Thompson kicks to Lee. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
And Green more of an offensive player at Michigan State. I think he's still adjusting to the distance on the NBA three-point arc. Shot it really well in the playoffs last year, so just getting better and better every year.
it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
And Thompson kicks to Lee. Curry attacking, and it's blocked. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Lays it up and banks it in. And Green very vocal, very outspoken. He's occasionally rubbed, in fact, opponents the wrong way.
Yeah, never shy about contact either, Kevin. He can get under opponent's skin at times, but if he's your teammate, you love what he brings to the table.
Curry against Land. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's Lee. Nails the baby hook.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Lynn kicks to Parsons. To the paint. Lee with the steal. Outside, Green. To the right side. Curry with it. Now guarded by Parsons. Thompson dishes to Green. 5 to shoot. Lee kicks to Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense sagged off, and he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Pass to Miracle Man. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but not without weaknesses. Bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
And you look at the free throw disparity for the Warriors, not the most surprising stat. They're more of a jump shooting team than a slashing team. They're going to settle for jump shots and also turn it over at a high rate. I think that's where they have to improve.
Skinny is checked in for Jeremy Lin. It's Thompson off the drive, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Lakers leading by 14. And Steph Curry, an all-star starter last season, but he also led the league in turnovers with over 4 games.
Well, the other side of that coin is he did set a career high in assists as well, but there's no question when you talk about him solidifying his place among the elite point guards in the league, the turnover numbers have to come down, and I'm sure they'll work.
No good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Here's the pass to Miracle Man. Lock at 6. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors trailed by 16.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Lakers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shot.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
In what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Warriors.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Miracle Man. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Three-pointer, and the shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitor.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Lakers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Feeds to Lee. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Parsons. And the basket by Curry. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kobe kicks to Parsons. Right wing. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Miracle Man.